Grab your friends, head to Wicker Park for a night of games.
Sounds like a good time. Chicago Game Space is a video game museum where you can learn and play some of the most important games from the 20th century.
From special exhibitions to video game magazines and books, it's a guaranteed good time. Tim is live with a preview. What's up, Tim?
Hey guys, stand by a couple of classics here. I got Space Invaders and also Pac-Man. I'm sure you guys are familiar with that. And the thing that they have in common, if you look closely, they were made by Midway Company, a Chicago-based company. We're going to talk about their connection to the video gaming industry and to the movie Tron and the game Tron as well. But this is kind of what you can see here at Chicago Game Space. They've got these old classic arcade games, and it's kind of the history, a tale through time of how the video gaming industry has changed. Tron made a big leap in terms of technology. And here to tell us about this, Jonathan Kinkley, thank you, the owner and director of Chicago Game Space. First of all, before we get to Tron and its influence and the Chicago connections, why did you come up with this? Is this your passion for games? And why do you want people to know about the history of the games?
Yes, Chicago Game Space Video Game Museum, welcome. We're thrilled to have you here. It's our mission to tell the history of video game through stories of the people who made them and important moments in video game history. And we do it in a fun and accessible way. And Tim Lapatino, the co-curator of this exhibition, and I focused on, we thought the 40th anniversary of Tron, a film and game that we were both fans on, was a great opportunity to look back at its legacy.
So let's talk about that a minute, and let's talk about Midway.
Yes.
What was the importance of Midway Gaming Company? It's based here in Chicago, right?
Yes, Chicago was the king of coin-operated games in pinball and arcade games. When Space Invaders invaded Earth, it invaded the United States as well, thanks to Midway here in town.
So, and they came up with the game Tron, and they worked with Disney, and they're still working with Disney today, I think. And tell me a little bit about how this movie and the game, how they got tied together.
Yeah, Disney approached Bally Midway about co-releasing an arcade game at the same time as the film. It was developed by an internal Bally Midway team, Bill Adams, George Gomez, and Atish Ghosh. And it was unlike any other arcade game at the time. It looked completely different. It had the sleek hexagonal shape. It had black light graphics, a flight stick. You know, many of the games in the arcade were black and white, or the cabinets were primary colors. This was futuristic looking, full color graphics with iconic mini-game gameplay.
So is it safe to say it kind of catapulted the gaming industry in terms of technology a little bit, made it a little more exciting?
Yes, yes. This game electrified arcades, and it was a huge hit. It sold a lot of units, and it's still a highly sought-after arcade game even today.
So we got the Bally's and Midway connection to Chicago. We also have a couple of the actors in the movie. Bruce Boxleitner, we think is from Elgin and went to Mount Prospect High School. And then Cindy Morgan is with Jeff Bridges in the movie, and she was Lacey Underall. I didn't come up with this. That was her name in Caddyshack, and she was actually an actress from Chicago. So there's a lot of Chicago connections to Tron, and they're talking about making yet a third movie. I think we'll talk about that a little bit later on. It's a good bet because the first one made $50 million. The second one came out 13 years ago. It made, I think, $400 million. So no surprise, right? They're going to do another one.
The franchise is alive and well. The new Light Cycles ride just came out. Yeah, the film's purportedly in the works for next year. And we're, as fans, we're excited about it.
So if you're fans of video games and you want to learn a little bit about their history as well, you can come to Chicago Game Space. It's in Logan Square. You guys are open Saturday and Sundays, correct?
That's right. Yes, through August 27th. Only 2 weeks left for the Light Cycles Tron exhibition.
All right. Check it out, ChicagoGamespace.com. More coming up on Good Day Chicago.